here. The long regular season has all been building to this. And now, first-round games and home field settings. This place is going to be rocking. Welcome to Birmingham, Alabama, at Protective Stadium, the home of the UAB Blazers. As we'll see the number 11 seed in this playoff, the Michigan Wolverines, taking on the number 6 seed in the playoff, the UAB Blazers. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined by Kirk Herbstreit. The playoff is here. Let's not wait any longer. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and here we go. The college football playoff about to get underway. Bringing it out, it's Brown. He's tackled at the 17, so a little bit better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. The Blazers offense comes on the field first today. So in year 2 of the 12-team playoff, we get to see these 4 on-campus first-round games. Now, last year, Kurt, visiting teams like Tennessee, Indiana, SMU didn't look ready for the occasion. They got overwhelmed early and could never recover.
And, Chris, if you flip it over to the other side, the teams that were at home, Ohio State is a team that really stands out. I mean, they were disciplined and lost to Michigan. Everybody thought their season is over, and they end up taking advantage of playing at home. In that first game against Tennessee, creates some momentum, and ended up winning 4 straight and won a national championship. So where these games are played and who can take advantage of those opportunities is very big in the postseason.
Back-to-back chunk plays to begin the drive. The defense on their heels. Back to throw. It's Kitna. The receiver grabs it. To get him down quickly, not much of a gain on that completion.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
They test for middle to get stuffed. That one goes nowhere. So the ball at midfield, and now the offense facing a 3rd and long. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. That play will move the sticks. Set him up first down at the 42. The Blazers line up on 1st and 10 now. On the shotgun, it's a handoff. Some hard running there through a tackle. It's a short game, but look at that defense swarm to the football. 2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. Grab behind the line, it's Jacobs. Runs through a tackle, he's got space here. And he heads out of bounds after a really nice game there. 7th play of the drive coming up. Keep it on the ground, there's the handoff. Going absolutely nowhere, that'll be a loss on the play.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Early drama here in this playoff game. It's a 4-point play. They try to convert on 3rd down in the red zone.
The quarterback did all he could here to wait until the last possible moment, but he waits just a hair too long, which allows the defense to actually hit him as he throws it.
It's complete. That's enough for a 1st down.
That's why you practice and work on these routes. When you get to a 4th down, you trust the receiver to run not only a good route, but know exactly where he needs to go to be able to get the distance for that 1st down. Mr. Defensive Coordinator, you may want to account for the quarterback. Are you kidding me? A quarterback scramble for this many yards? You've got to make adjustments. Account for this guy's legs.
You're able to get him down.
Boy, shout out to this defense. What a play. Great job of getting penetration. Hey, they're backed up near their goal line. Does not prevent them from sniffing out that trickery of the jet sweep. Good job of picking that one up.
Ball moved back to the 4 for 2nd and goal. Touchdown, UAB. As they cleanly lead here in this playoff game. This offense comes out and immediately gets points on the board. Welcome to the playoff.
Man, that's coming out on the field with a purpose. Look, it's playoff time. Everything you prepared for is earned here and now. And that opening drive was the fruits of that preparation.
makes it 7-0 open score. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. The passing game was clicking beautifully in the last drive, right down for a touchdown. Let's see if they can do it again. Breaks free. They've got him, but he picks up 8 yards. Sets up a nice 2nd and 2.
Setting the tone early with good runs like this can really wear defense down and keep the defense guessing. That's why some of the best coaches of all time have primarily done it with great run games.
They finally bring him down, but the offense set up now. 1st down from the 15. And a player is down injured after that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check him out. And the Blazers are in the red zone now. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Coming to the line on 2nd down. This is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. Looking downfield. It's Kitna. Caught over the middle. It's Brown. Brought down, but the completion moves the ball inside the 10-yard line. Defense getting pushed back. So here we go. 3rd down. Defense needs a stop here. Trying to force a field goal attempt. Try to pick up the 3rd and short in the air. Makes the grab. Can he get there? He's tackled just short of that 1st down marker. Good job by the defense.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the 1st down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
Here comes a gamble. Offense on the field going for it on 4th down. The Blazers are moving quickly down the field.
What I love about that, Chris, is there's zero hesitation from the offensive coordinator. He put the call in. The quarterback knew it. The offense got excited about the opportunity, not settling for a field goal, and they pick up just what they need for that 1st step.
And he muscles into the end zone. Touchdown, Blazers.
I think we're starting to kind of see a theme here, Chris, today. That's his 2nd touchdown. The offensive line doing their job, and he's doing an outstanding job of just reading the defense, finding the hole, and being able to pick up big yards and touchdowns.
The Blazers offense retakes the field now. Remember last time they scored a touchdown. Can they keep clicking here, or will the defense come up with a stop? Grabbed by the receiver. They stop it at the 47, but that's enough for a 1st down. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. It's Brown. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the 37.
Boy, another positive game for this offense, and this quarterback continues to show how dangerous he is when he has time to throw. The defensive coordinator's got to change up his looks, maybe bring in the blitz, anything they can do to get this quarterback out of this rhythm.
You make the stop at the 26, but it's a 1st down. This offense in good scoring position now. The Blazers getting set on 1st and 10. A pop pass on a jet sweep.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces a defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense, and they better defend this style of play moving forward.
And they'll try to pick it up on the ground. Nowhere to run up the middle.
Well, I don't think the offensive line gave the back much of a chance at all. Now, give credit to the defense. It was almost like they were anticipating a run and got up close to the line of scrimmage in a hurry.
To throw, it's Kitna. Big catch over the middle. Enough to convert on 3rd down. So 1st down from the 12 now.
This offense is clicking, and clearly everything seems to be working. Coordinator is calling good plays. The quarterback and the rest of his receivers and running backs are executing. And frankly, this defense is showing almost no resistance.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end and shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody.
Oh, they trap him for a sack.
Well, how about the push up front by the big fellas here? And when you can get pressure like this, that's what separates good defenses from great defenses. And you think back to the Michigan teams, when they've been exceptional, they've had defensive line play just like that.
Caught near the goal line. Makes the grab, and that's a nice gain, but it's going to be short of that marker. It's the 2-minute timeout. Nice to have a close game here as we approach the half. Well, no surprise here. They're already 2 for 2 on 4th down. Got to make it 3 for 3 here. He'll hand it off. And he takes it in for the score. So with all that pressure here, the offense executes a long, grinding, methodical drive. Time running down, just 1 play left here in the half. Takes the handoff. It's Jacobs. He'll be brought down, and that will wrap up the first half of play. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update.
Chris, the magnitude of these CFP matchups is always on another level. And if you thought that was a quick first...
Here comes the UAB offense back out there. It's a draw play. They've got it in the backfield. Nowhere to run. They'll lose a yard on the play.
Well, a lot of times as a play caller, you go to the draw play because you feel the defensive front is just consumed with trying to get pressure on the quarterback. They go with the draw, but the defense is completely locked in. Does a nice job of showing discipline to completely negate the play.
Made the catch, but he was surrounded, Kirk. Not much room to run.
They did a really good job that time of leveraging him out in space. I thought he might have a chance to be able to shake loose because he is so elusive. But defense, as you said, did a really good job in the open field surrounding him. Just nowhere for him to go to pick up any more positive yards.
And the Blazers will line up to boot it away. And surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They finally get him down, but that's a... Offense out there to start a new drive from the 21. Off the play fake on first down. That's reeled in. It's Brown.
You see more and more offenses in college football going to 3 receivers, and the slot receiver a lot of times can become the go-to guy. He gets mismatches against either safeties, a nickelback, or a linebacker walked out, and you can take advantage of it.
Tackled after he makes the first down as the seconds tick away here in the third quarter. Well, Kirk, UAB has the lead here. And as we reach the end of 3, time is running out in this crucial contest for both these programs to stay alive in the quest for a national championship. Let's check out the game summary before we move on. All right, here comes the fourth quarter. Everything to play for here. Who is going to stay alive, survive, and advance in the college football playoff? So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Dropping back, it's Kitna. And it's incomplete. A very quick throw.
That's a misfire there, Chris. This passing game has got to be able to get into sync and find a rhythm.
Looking to chuck it again. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. The defense all over it. They stop him right at the line.
You know, what separates good defenses from great defenses is you're going to give up some catches. But what do you do after the offense makes a reception? Are you giving up much space? Are you giving up yards after the catch? Here, just a really good job by this defense. Yeah, they gave up a reception, but right there to make a nice tackle for a loss.
And the Blazers bring their punt team onto the field. Looking to kick it away for the second time. He's got an opening. Watch out. He's got great speed. The UAB offense is back out on the field now. A chance to survive and advance in the playoff is on the line right here. They need points in this possession. Gets the first and still running. Tackle him at the 38. Solid game. Nice play there. First down and 10. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. The senior quarterback lucky that didn't get picked off. Second down play coming up for this offense. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Grab down the middle. It's Jacobs. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
Boy, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers and the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. You forget about the running back. Nice catch and a first down for this offense.
From the shotgun now. Here's an inside give. Try to run it up the middle, but get nothing.
Boy, if he would have stayed on his track and stayed more to the inside, I think that play opens up for a nice game. Instead, he's looking for the big play, bounces it to the outside, and there's just too much speed on that defense.
Caught behind the line. It's Jacobs. The final 2 minutes here. This defense trying to hang on. The offense trying to make a play to win it. Comes down to this in this playoff game. Fourth quarter. Final 2 minutes. Can the offense step up, make a play? Receiver looks it in. It's complete. They finally stop him. It's a huge gain down to the 23.
Well, you can tell the quarterback knew exactly what he wanted to do with the football. He was going to that in route no matter what. He hits it for a nice gain.
And they'll stop him short at the line to gain.
Man, that jet sweep action puts so much pressure on a defense. You get so locked in on the ball attacking you downhill. But when offenses sprinkle this kind of offense in, it stretches this defense out wide and can create some vertical seams for big plays.
It looks like a player is down injured at that last play. We'll take a timeout while they check it out. Dropping back, it's Kitna. Looks to the left, pass caught. The gain is not enough for first down, so it brings up a 4th and short. So here we go. One of the biggest moments of this game. The field goal unit is out there for a pressure kick. And it comes down to this, a chance to put his team in the lead in the final stages of this one. Oh, and he missed it. The kick is no good. After the miss, still losing by that single point. In these playoff games, it's win or go home. So one side can continue to dream about the national championship. The other side, suddenly, Kirk, their season is over. But it's been a good ride.
Yeah, and I think that's the thing. It's easy to focus on the team that advances, and they should be happy, obviously. They had a great year. They're going to continue to go on. But the
They say games are played on the field and not on paper, and that's a good thing. Because if this one were played on paper, it might get ugly. But you never know what's going to happen. Glad to have you with us in the Magic City, Birmingham, Alabama, Protective Stadium, home to the UAB Blazers. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Ripping off a pretty good chunk of yardage. They've got it out to the 41 with a first down. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Looking for a man. It's Beck. Makes the grab over the middle. Let's talk for just a second about UAB. You start the season top 25. Clearly expectations are flying your way, but with that might come some roadblocks.
Well, I think you got to take every week and every opponent one at a time. The number beside your name doesn't matter right now. The number matters late in the season. So you want to start the season fast. You want to be gelling on offense and on defense. I think that's the challenge early here.
Absolutely. Figuring out who you are. Obviously some talented pieces, well thought of in the top 20.
The Blazers, after exploding for that huge run, back to work. Running to the left. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle him, wear him out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20 yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
Tight coverage and an incomplete pass. The defense knocks it away and forces a fourth down.
Oof, you got to be careful if you're the quarterback there. Third down, you know, you see a lot of exotic coverages by the defense. That time they played zone, and he tried to force that football into a real tiny window. He's lucky that one wasn't picked off.
And they can't connect it.
Okay, ready? Ringo! Moves!
Looking downfield on first down. Grabbed over the middle. It's Moore. That's about as close as you can get to that marker, and it will be second and just a few breaths away from the first down. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Time has expired here in the quarter, and Louisiana Monroe has the edge. And they jumped out to that edge early. As we wrap up the first, let's take a quick look at our game stats. So first down here as they go back to work. Looking to throw, it's Beck. And the incomplete pass had a lot of juice on it. All right, guys, let's look at the situation for UAB. The portal can work wonders if you have specific holes to fill. Breathe a little new life and energy into the program. These guys went in there, got a nice little haul that really could set them up for success this season.
They did, and they didn't go bonkers and go crazy, Jesse. I like how they just saw a couple guys that they thought fit their system, fit their culture, and now they're bringing them in so they can rise the tide of this team.
Yeah, this feels like a curated roster, right? They only had a few holes that they had to fill up, but they went out, they put their effort into finding the right guy. They feel like they've upgraded their roster with just a...
Converts on fourth down, still going. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. And the Blazers have this offense rolling. Motion from the back. Wants to go up top on first down. It's caught downfield. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. The Blazers come to the line with a new set of downs. Fires to the wideout. On target over the middle. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Finally, this offense starting to to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. They've marched to the red zone, and here they go. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. This offense has it with really good field position. To the air on 1st down. Fires to the right. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the 1st half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the 2nd half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
They've got a ways to go on 3rd down from the 24 as this defense tries to force him into a field goal try. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Defense is about firing off, hitting the offensive guys, and staying in your gaps. Everybody knowing where they're supposed to be. You could tell the defense, everyone was right where they're supposed to be. Nowhere.
Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Dropping back, it's Beck. A little release to the back. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. From the gun. Give on the inside.
Love to see this on offense. Early in drives, getting that kind of yardage keeps you ahead of the chains.
And the Blazers come to the ball, trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Runs through a tackle. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the 1st down at the 36. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll send the back in motion. Looking to throw on 1st down. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He'll be stopped right at the... Looking to throw on 1st down. With the catch, it's Brown. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. It's 1st and 10 for this offense from the 42. With the catch, it's Thomas. He stops him at the 31, but not before. He picks up 10 yards on the play. Wants to throw on 1st down. Caught near the sticks. It's Moore. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. The Blazers racing to the line in the hurry-up. Now from inside the red zone. Trying to ball his way in. This senior shows some serious arm strength, firing that one in for the 1st down. They'll try to get it in with the run. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. They've got it down to the 3. Now it's 2nd and goal. To the air, it's Beck. Big guy smells it. Touchdown, Blazers. They punctuate the chance when it's... And the Blazers are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. Trying to set the tone with the run. Trying to buy a little room with that shotgun run, and they were lucky to get it back up to the 3. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. They'll give it to the back. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage. And picking up the 1st down will be nice here, but also important, get some cushion for the punt team. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Into the secondary on the right. He's at the touchdown, UAB. And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
And QBs love their big tight ends, especially guys that can do such great things after the catch. He catches it. Dang, Palmer, he looks like a...
UAB regains possession of the Blazer offense back onto the field. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Caught in the backfield, it's Thomas. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark it at the 13. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. With jet sweep pass. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one. The Blazers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. They'll go to the air on 3rd and short. Right through his hands. He had a touchdown and just didn't look the ball in. It'll be 4th down. They're going to pass on the field goal. They're still looking for 6 in this situation. It's dropped. We'll see what this offense can do sitting inside its own 20. Motion from the wideout. They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. Found a little space. He'll pick up 6 of the 14 as they have room to operate. And the Blazers in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Give to the running back. Pushes ahead for 2. They'll mark it at the 17.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Well, good call by the defense there. They dialed up blitz into that running play, and the linebacker able to make the stop.
Trying to do it on the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the 1st down. The Blazers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Back to throw, it's Beck. Unloads to the wideout. And that pass incomplete. The defense got a hand on it. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So now it's 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. Connection to the right. And works it to the 40-yard line. That'll be a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, these big-bodied tight ends that can catch the football in the corner routes, it doesn't have to be a perfect throw. You know, usually you got littler guys, it's hard. You got to put the ball more on the money. But this big dude can just go up and get it. You just throw it near the sidelines. He'll do the rest.
Incomplete and very lucky that one wasn't picked off. And, man, could they have used that? It'll be 2nd down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. That had all the makings of bug meat windshield. But how about the little corner taking on the big tight end and keeping him from getting the 1st? They'll try to bully their way for the 1st. At the 40, there he goes. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the 1st down at the 34-yard line. And the Blazers kept this drive moving on the ground. Now back to work. Caught in the backfield. It's Thomas. And the runner is down, and so is a flag.
Hold it. Offense.
Amazing how many times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive. We'll see if the offense can overcome it. The snap sets up the throw. Caught behind the line. It's Humphrey. Turning it on. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. He's got it. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a 1st down. Time winding down in the quarter as they come to the line. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And to the end zone. And they will score. Touchdown, UAB. If you're able to move the ball. UAB has the ball back, ready to send the offense out to go to work. And they've got a little bit of a cushion here, David. If they can add to it on this drive, it would be nice.
But it definitely makes a little bit of a difference. Knowing I'm up by by more than a field goal, obviously, Jesse, my mindset switches, and I know I can't make mistakes.
Yeah, and David, I don't think they have to reinvent the wheel on offense here. What they've been calling has been working. Just get back to doing what you're good at.
Fires to the big fella. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
They're able to find the tight end for an easy completion, but good job tackling, not allowing him to get the first down.
Dropping back, it's Beck. Punts it out of the air. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. New set of downs after the completion. Looking downfield on first down. And they're not on the same page there.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on first down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Wants to keep it in the air. Flips it out on the screen. He'll be brought down at the 46, and he is well short of that first down marker. Fourth down coming. It is amazing what you can do with your roster if you just refuse to have kickers. It's also amazing how you can wreck a game. Couldn't find his man. The give and tick, 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 tick. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. And now let's see if the offense can bail itself out after the second down misfire. Throws for the tight end. Another incompletion on third down.
And that is a frustrating possession for this offense. You wanted to run the football, maybe take some time. You did the opposite. Got in a bad situation, threw the football, stopped the clock. Not how you manage a game late in the fourth quarter.
First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Out of the gun to give to the back. We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. The give to the single back. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Wide receiver comes in motion. Touch pass on the run. He's not going to get there, and this defense really needed a stop like that.
That's a great job executing up front by the defense. They looked like they were ready for that play, and that was a bit of a more unconventional look from the offense on third down, but the defense was there to make a big stop.
Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one. Out of the gun, the inside give. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. They'll be perfectly content to go right back to the ground here on 2nd and 8. They go right back to it. Oh, he's got some space. What a good job to be able to pick up that kind of yardage when you're trying to finish off the game. On the move, it's Humphrey. And a short run there, and that'll end it. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps. They've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
Thanks.